Violet and Wally. Courtney Carbone. Illustrated by Taryn Johnson. Violet and Wally wanted to be famous explorers someday. They were in their clubhouse, imagining an expedition, when Violet suddenly remembered something.
Tomorrow is show and tell at school. We should share some facts about an interesting sea animal, she told Wally. Zebras are the most interesting animals in the world, Wally said. I love their stripes. Zebras are very cool, but they live on land, Violet said. We live near lots of fascinating animals, Wally. Let's go find them.
Someday they would be great explorers, but they had to finish this project first. Outside was a coral reef. Colorful fish swam all around it, but they were all creatures that Violet and Wally had seen before.
I'm sure we'll find an interesting animal here,
Violet said. She took out her notebook and pencil and handed Wally a magnifying glass.
Watch out! He yelled. I see a tiger!
Violet looked through the magnifying glass and saw orange, black, and white stripes.
It's okay, Wally. That's a clownfish, she said. They live in sea anemones. Oh, right, said Wally, breathing a sigh of relief. We have a clownfish in our class at school.
The two friends went back to exploring. It was not long before Wally spotted something else that gave him a scare.
Oh no,
he yelled, jumping back.
A leopard!
Violet looked at the orange and black circles that had frightened Wally.
That's a flamingo-tongue snail, she said, laughing. It eats soft coral.
Phew, Wally replied. Wally decided to take another look through the magnifying glass. A black and white animal came into view.
Look, he shouted. I found a zebra. Zebras live on land, remember? Violet said. That's an angelfish. They are brave and curious, just like us. Oh, Wally said. He looks friendly. Do you want to turn with the magnifying glass? Wally asked. Sure, Violet replied.
She handed Wally her notebook and pencil and peered through the lens.
I see a dark eye, Violet said.
Wally drew a dark eye.
I see a long neck, she added.
Wally sketched a long neck.
I see lots of brown spots, she said.
Wally added lots of brown spots. He looked at his picture. It looked just like a giraffe.
Wow,
Violet said, looking closer.
I thought it was only one, but there are lots of them. Are they coming toward us? Run!
Wally yelled as he swam behind a rock. Violet knew that things were not always as they seemed. It was time to investigate. As she carefully swam closer, Violet realized that the animals weren't giraffes, but seahorses. She saw a seahorse with hundreds of tiny babies.
Wally!
Violet called.
They're seahorses! Really?
Wally slowly swam out from behind the rock.
Hello,
Violet said to the seahorse.
My name is Violet, and the narwhal over there is my best friend, Wally. We're explorers.
Wally waved, but he was still a little nervous.
Nice to meet you,
said the seahorse, waving his tail.
My name is Winston, and I just gave birth to all these babies.
Congratulations on your babies, Winston,
Violet said.
They sure are cute,
Wally added.
I thought that mothers, not fathers, have babies,
Violet said.
Usually they do,
Winston said.
but not seahorses. Fathers carry the eggs in their pouch and then give birth.
Violet and Wally looked at each other. They both knew they had found the perfect animal to talk about for show and tell.
May we draw a picture of your new family to show our class?
Violet asked.
Of course,
Winston replied. Wally quickly drew a picture of the seahorse and his babies. He showed Winston and Violet the drawing. Then they all waved goodbye. Violet and Wally spent the rest of the day learning more about seahorses. Wally realized that Violet had been right. There really were interesting creatures for them to discover, right in their own neighborhood. At school the next day, Violet and Wally told the class all about Winston and his babies.
amazing,
Their teacher said.
seahorses are unique. Great exploring, you two.
We may not be famous explorers quite yet,
Violet thought,
but we're off to a good start.
Seahorse Facts. Male seahorses carry fertilized eggs in a pouch until it's time to give birth to their babies. Seahorses can have as few as 5 or as many as 1,500 babies at one time. Baby seahorses can care for themselves from birth.